Wow, so I just heard on the radio that Dana Nessel is suing the President of the United States for COVID money. COVID money that Michigan was given $6.5 billion. And Trump is now asking for those funds, some of those funds that haven't been spent or whatever it is, to be returned to the federal government. And Dana Nessel is going to sue the government to keep that money or to get it back. And, we weren't entitled to that money. The state of Michigan was not entitled to that money. It's not a here you go, it's yours forever. No. That situation is over. And, Michigan is so screwed up right now, and they need that money so desperately, to fund their socialist programs. It's just the money they gave away was unbelievable. I saw it within my own township, my own county, and it was just, some of it was well spent, and some of it should have never been spent. We have some of the worst roads, I think, in the Union. We have a feckless, abortionist governor who's done nothing with the surplus that she was handed. She's squandered the money, given millions of dollars to companies that said they were going to do this, and then never set up shop in Michigan. They went to other states, money that we'll never get back. And it's just unbelievable how this incompetent boob has been allowed to destroy the state of Michigan. But they always do that, though. That's the Democratic playbook, And so I just listened to Elon Musk talk about these nonprofits that are getting money from the federal government, and how they promise to do this overseas and do that overseas, and then there's a system in place for that money to work its way back to the people that asked for it, and they line their pockets with it. And and these are the ones that are funding these riots that we see against Tesla, and burning down dealerships and keying cars, because it's just like, their cash cow is coming to an end. Ripping off America is coming to an end. These liberal Democrats have been sitting on their asses for years, organizing marches being paid for by funds stolen from the American people. God, if you can't see that, you're stupid. You are dumb. You are beyond fixable. What's it called in the Bible? Reprobate mind. No matter what evidence I present before you, you're not going to get it. You don't understand it. It goes in one ear and right out the other. And, it's just so obvious. That's why they hate that man. That's why they hated Trump so much. He wasn't going to play ball. You can't pay somebody or buy somebody off that's already rich. Elon talked about, how these congressmen and senators making a couple $100,000 a year rather quickly become multimillionaires. How does that happen? They're not winning the lottery. No, they're ripping the American people off. What's that congressman in Texas, Crenshaw, Cyclops there. There's a deep state moron. Crenshaw fancies himself as pardon my language, a badass former Navy SEAL. This guy's a corrupt politician. I'm calling you out, Crenshaw. Come to my state. I'll put a patch over my eye and you and I can go at it. It's pathetic. Now wipe the floor with Crenshaw and all them other knuckleheads. Just a bunch of wet suits. Soft little girl hands. Little. I wear a size 13. So, people, you got to get more involved. I see Wisconsin did pass their must show ID to vote, so that's a huge win. I'm not sure who won the Supreme Court there in Wisconsin. I have to do some digging into that one. I haven't heard that on the radio. So I know that was a pretty important race, and I know they were sinking a lot of money into that race. And again, judges on the bench, it shouldn't be a political process where, hundreds of millions of dollars are funneled in to have a political knucklehead on there, because these people are supposed to be impartial. That's why they wear a black robe. A lot of you probably don't know why judges wear black robes. Google it. There's a reason for it. Anyway, that's my 5-minute rant on Elon Musk, Doge, Wisconsin, Michigan, lawsuit, COVID money. The corruption in this country is just overwhelming, man. It's going to take a week. It's going to take some time to kill these people off and get them out of office. And I don't mean literally. I mean to just get them out. Destroy their fingers and their web into our country's infrastructure and financial system. These people are treasonous traitors, and they should be treated as such. And give it no quarter. You follow me? So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe. I enjoy making these little videos. So leave a comment. I looked earlier today, said I had 30 comments in there, and then I went to try to read those comments, and you know what? I couldn't find 30 comments, even though YouTube says they're there. So I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, because I'm still new at this. So bear with me. So anyway, have a good day. See you on the next video.